All right. If you are asking, can I really make a difference? Can I really? The absolute truth is yes. Yes, 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 you can. And instead of asking, can I really make a difference? Ask yourself this. Have I ever been in a situation where someone had the ability to help me and they didn't? Because right there, you can probably say, yep. And if someone had just done this little gesture, would have made a big difference in my life. And so ask yourself the next question, how might my life have been different if they had done so? And it's so cliche and we say it all the time, but it's the little things. And sometimes when we just do one little thing for someone, we think it's not a big deal, but the amazing impact it has on others is through the roof. So, taking you back to a story about me, this little anecdote that I have at the bottom, I was little, I was 6 years old. I had just had, an abuse situation happened, and I came out of the room and I came face to face with an adult who saw. She and I sort of locked eyes. I knew she knew. She knew that I knew she knew, and she could have stopped the abuse right then and there at 6. And she made a choice, and her choice was to not say anything and to not do anything. And so it continued. The abuse continued for 8 more years until I finally was able to find the courage to put a stop to it myself. Um, but in those 8 years, when all of this was happening and I was putting into place these belief systems that weren't mine, they were things that were being told to me about me that weren't true from someone else. There were things that I started to put into place for behaviors because I needed to survive and I needed to keep my family safe. And so those wouldn't serve me well in the long run, but it was the only thing I knew how to do on my own. And instead of having the help and the healing, those were the things that continued to happen. And I continued to put in place for the next 8 years. So, it does matter. And yes, you really can make a difference in the smallest piece. And you don't have to be the abuse guru. I'm not the abuse guru, and I don't want to be the abuse guru. But if somebody comes to me, I can say, here's the resources I have, and here's where you can go. And they are the gurus, they are the experts. So just putting someone in better hands and acknowledging it can make such a difference in a person's life long term.